Let me show you a secret world, the stuff that dreams are made of. They're little people with full-sized hearts. There's nothing to be afraid of. You may not see them, but they're right here, up each day at the crack of dawn, hurrying busily all around you.
Hi, I'm glad you came back. David will be here in a moment. But first, I thought it would be nice to show you around our house. You've probably never seen a gnome's house. And now come and see our living room. It's really the kitchen, but we spend most of our time here while I'm working at the stove. David always keeps me well supplied with firewood, and over it we keep a basket of fragrant pine branches to make the room smell nice. To light the fire in my stove every morning, I use some thoroughly dry fungus, see? It grows on the beech trees in the mountains. 2 flint stones will start the fire in a jiffy. This door on the right leads to the bathroom. The bathtub is wrought iron, and we fill it with buckets of hot water. The shower is rainwater stored in a tank in the attic.
I'm swimming in the rain, just swimming in the rain. Oh.
When we're through, the water goes down through the drain way underground. Our mirror is highly polished silver. Our bedrooms are like cupboards set right into the wall. Oops, I haven't made the bed. Well, let's move on to the cuckoo clock. It was a gift, too. Every gnome bridegroom gets one when he takes a wife.
Lisa? I just received a telepathic message. I have to go to Italy immediately. A little girl in the royal court is very sick. Now, I'm all ready.
I hope you get there in time.
Bye.
Goodbye, and be careful.
I will, dear.
I'm sure you'd rather follow David than stay here with me. Goodbye now.
Now, what's become of Swift? Take me to Italy and step on it. This must be the place. Boy, they don't call you Swift for nothing. Thanks a lot. I just hope we got here in time. Please wait for me here. I'll see you soon. I guess this is the entrance.
Halt! What do you want?
To see the sick child.
Oh.
Here I am.
At last.
Is this the patient?
Unconscious, and we haven't been able to find out the cause of her illness. We've tried everything, but with no success at all. None whatsoever.
Let's see. Fever? Next, I'll check her pulse, her breathing, and the pupils of her eyes. I think I know what the problem is. Has she eaten anything unusual lately?
Perhaps her parents can tell you. They're farm gnomes who live out in the country.
Aha! That's it! She's been poisoned by one of those pesticides they use on farms. Men use chemical products to kill insects, but they use too much. They're polluting everything. They're poisoning themselves little by little. But of course, the effect is much worse for a small creature like a gnome, especially a little child gnome. Can you remember what she ate on the day she first became ill?
It must have been a strawberry. We had taken her for a walk in the forest. Let's have a rest.
Luigi, remember how we used to walk here when we were Gina's age? The air was so fresh and pure then, and everything seemed to smell a whole lot better.
Gina!
doctor.
We brought her by express pheasant courier directly to the royal court, where the best doctors in the country have attended her, but they haven't been able to revive her.
Oh, doctor, do you think you can save her? It was all my
Now
fault.
keep calm. You mustn't blame yourself. It was an accident. Right now, the best thing you can do is think good thoughts. I'm sure she'll hear them.
His Majesty the King.
My dear David, I've come to see if I can help you in any way. Have you found out yet what's the matter with this poor child and how to cure her?
She must breathe the fragrance of a certain rare flower or she'll die.
Oh, doctor, please tell us what this plant is and we'll go and get it for her.
It's the shining begonia. It can be found only on a small island in a lake in the Alps, which is guarded by a gigantic and dangerous snake. No one has ever managed to get past that serpent.
Oh, my husband and I will brave any danger to save our poor little girl.
Oh, what loving parents.
Oh, but Your Majesty, surely this is a job for us doctors.
Yes, that's very reasonable.
But Your Majesty, only I know where to find it. So, I must be the one who goes to get it.
That's even more reasonable, David. I guess you have to go.
Don't worry, my precious. I'll get you the shining begonia. You take good care of that child.
Bye.
I'll be right back. Let's go, Swift. That's where the Alps begin, Swift. We're almost there. Let's go. Aha! That's the island, Swift. The only place in the world you can find the shining begonia. Wait for me here, Swift. I've got to figure out some way to get to the island without getting caught by that serpent. That handsome fox is my friend Swift, who will carry me over to the island. While we're gone, I want you to pretend you've been hurt and distract the serpent's attention away from us. I'll put this bandage on your leg to make it more convincing. Boy, I sure hope this works, or we're going to be snacks for a snake. Let's go. He deserves an Academy Award. That serpent will never see us if we go now. Try to swim very quietly. We'll never manage to get through there. We'll have to go around. Let's go that way, toward those thorn trees. I'm afraid you'd get hurt in there, Swift. Wait for me. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, I've got it. Let's hurry back to that little girl. Uh-oh. Oh. Come on, Swift. Show him your best stuff.
Wooly!
Come on, Swift. You can make it. Well, would you believe it? It's Pot. So far from home and still trying to make trouble.
Hey, what a surprise!
We're on a very important mission.
Sure you are. Just try to get by.
Please, Pot, let us pass. We're in a hurry. It's a matter of life and death.
First, answer a question for me. What's a nice gnome like you doing in a place like this?
I came to pick this flower on the island in the lake.
Ah, I better hold Swift here, ring around the foxy. His feet are like epoxy. The snake that guards the lake is a cousin of mine. I'll ask him if he gave you permission to come here. But first, we'll have a dancing contest. I bet I'm a better dancer than you are.
I haven't got time for your foolishness. Now take that spell off Swift's feet.
All right, then, but for an important decision like that, I'll have to consult with Holler and the others. They'll be coming right through that pass over there. I think they said a week from Thursday. In the meantime, let's get on with the dance.
Oh, you're wonderful, Pot. You didn't tell me you were such a good dancer.
Huh? Did you mean that? You really think I dance
Oh,
well?
yes, but it's too bad you don't know any of the new dance steps.
How would you know the new dance steps? Where did you learn to do them?
Oh, in my travels around the world.
Listen, David, would you teach me some modern dance steps? How long would it take to learn
Oh,
them?
for you, Pot? Only a few minutes. Did you know that if trolls are caught in the direct rays of the sun, they turn into stone?
Well, are you gonna teach me or not?
Now, don't be impatient, Pot. As you can see, I don't know the first thing about dancing. Just follow me, Pot, and try to imitate everything I do. You're doing fine, Pot. You've got a lot of style.
Why are we stopping? Let's go! I can do that!
Whoa. Only a few seconds to go. Oh, finally. Yipe, you're free. Trolls are so stupid they'll believe anything you tell them. By tomorrow night, he'll turn into old nuisance Pot again. I'm back.
Whoa!
How is she now? Any improvement?
I'm afraid she's taken a turn for the worse.
She's scarcely breathing. I'm afraid she isn't going to last much longer.
I'm sorry, David. I guess you've arrived too late to help her.
Don't give up. Where there's life, there's hope. We must always be optimistic. I think she'll be all right now. I managed to get her prescription filled.
My dear.
The shining begonia.
Oh!
Gina, my baby, you've come back to us at last. Oh, my darling.
Mommy.
Oh, Gina.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
From now on, be careful what you eat. Only what Mommy puts on the table until you learn what's safe to eat. In 2 or 3 days, you'll be completely well again, and you won't even remember this bad time. Goodbye, my dear. Goodbye.
Thank you, David.
No trouble at all. Goodbye, and Slits fight.
It's those rambunctious reindeer again, fighting as usual. Except this time, they've really got themselves into a fix. It's David to the rescue, but along the way, there seems to be a problem with a baby troll. Now, how did that baby get out there? Should David save him? Find out what David does right here next time. Make sure to watch The Baby Troll. Let me show you a secret world, the stuff that dreams are made of. They're little people with full-sized hearts. There's nothing to be afraid of. You may not see them, but they're right here.
Hello, come right in. I thought you might like to know something about the clothes we wear. Follow me. This way, please. We keep our clothes in these drawers. This is the hat we adults always wear. Oh dear. How silly of me. It must be in this one. Where can that silly hat have gone to? can't understand it. What? Aha! At last! A hat is very useful, and it also serves as protection. You never know when a dead branch will fall off a tree. It protects us in snowstorms, even very heavy snowfalls. And afterwards, you can just pat it clean. Sometimes a busy gnome can look like a mouse to an eagle soaring high above. In a case like this, a tall red hat is very important as a signal that this is one of his gnome friends.
No, 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 no. Better luck next time.
Every gnome is given a hat at a very early age. We wear them all our lives, so it's no wonder we have to repair them once in a while. The male gnome's pointed hat is usually red, and it goes well with his beard, which turns white while he is still very young. His jacket is blue, and he always carries a bag of tools hung at his belt. Dark brown trousers and light-colored felt boots complete his wardrobe. In other lands, gnomes sometimes wear wooden shoes or clogs. We gather our wool from fences that sheep have brushed against, and from it we make very carefully tailored clothes. I hope you're interested in all these personal details. I'm a little shy about discussing them, but now you know what the men wear. It's time to talk about real fashion. We females wear a white embroidered blouse and a long brown skirt that goes right down to our ankles. We always wear stockings, even in the summer. Our stylish shoes and slippers are made from felt or soft birch bark. Before marriage, we wear a green hat with braids outside. After we're married, we tuck our braids inside the hat. A married woman's hat is a darker shade of green. We dress like this, in these colors, so we'll be recognized immediately by all the creatures of the forest who are hunting for food, and by human hunters, too. Our skin is clear, our cheeks are rosy, our noses are large and tend to lift up at the end. Our eyes are usually dark brown or black. And we're a jolly bunch. We have a lot of wrinkles because we laugh so much. Hellos and goodbyes, happiness and affection, we express by rubbing noses.
Goodbye.
We gnomes, like the animals, have very sensitive noses. With our sense of smell, we can follow the track of an animal and tell you what kind of animal it was and how long ago he went by. There, it's finished. This blouse is for my little granddaughter, Susan. We'll be going to see her next month. At least, that's what we're planning to do. But of course, it depends on how busy David is. I'm waiting for him to come home. He should be here any moment now. Yes, he's gone to solve a problem, one that's as old as the hills. It's been happening every spring for thousands and thousands of years. You might say it begins as a misunderstanding and ends up as a fight. Eventually, the poor stags are exhausted from fighting, and locked together that way, they can't get food, and they could starve to death.
There they are. Oh dear, what a pretty mess you got yourselves into. What are you trying to do? Have you put your heads together to solve the world's problems? Did you think perhaps the two heads are better than one? Well, you're not very bright. It seems to me I had to help you out of this same fix last year at this time. You haven't learned your lesson, have you? You two are friends all year round, and then as soon as spring comes, you fight over the same girl. Aren't you ashamed of yourselves fighting like that? How would you like it if I just minded my own business and went away and left you two to starve to death here all alone? It would serve you right. But no, I have to help you because you're my friends. But do you think I have nothing better to do with my time than worry about you? Do you think I like having to come out here every year and saw you two silly fellows apart? Are you listening? Wait. Before I start, I'll have a smoke. I think I should give you two a little time to think about this. Are you going to mend your ways and stop acting so silly every spring? I suppose not. You've really got yourselves tangled up this time. Very. Yes. Oh, here. Just a little bit more. Hey, what are you doing? Stay still. You're not apart yet. Stop it. If that's the way you're going to behave, I'll just leave you boneheads alone. Come on, Swift. We're gonna leave. That's better. Will you promise to be friends? In that case, I'll continue. You stags are fortunate that these antlers have no feeling in them. There you go. Yep. Now, I hope you two will be friends from now on. Before I go, I want you to show me there's no hard feelings. Well, what are you waiting for? Show me your fighting is over. Ah, good. Now, don't start that argument again. Goodbye. I think you'll be all right now. Goodbye, dear friends. I'm glad I could help you. Goodbye. Just wait and see, Swift. It'll be the same old story next year at this time. But come on, we better be getting home. Whoa. You know, we have to help our friends when we can, Swift. My grandfather used to say these gentle creatures have a life of their own. If you can't make it better, then leave them alone. If only humans could see how happy the animals are when there's nothing to fear and they can play merrily together. The forest safe the paths are free, the birds are singing just for me, and I'm as happy as I can be. La-pa-bum-pa-pa-da, ya-ta-ta-bum-pa-dum-pa-da, yum-pa-dum-lum-pa-dee. Ya-ta-ta-tum-pa-dee. It's such a glorious day. Over there, somewhere a baby is crying. Quickly, Swift. We're getting closer. Some poor child is in trouble. A baby troll in the middle of the river. How did he ever get out there?
Oh, my little son, my poor baby. How will I get out to him? Oh, help! Be careful, dear. Hang on tight. Mommy's trying to think. Oh, dear, what can I do?
We have to rescue that child, Swift. We've got to save him, and I don't know how to do it.
My baby.
Don't cry, little one. I'll save you somehow, I promise. Hang on tight so you won't slip off. I've got it, but I'll have to have help. I'll call Byron. Well, we'll just have to wait till he gets here, because I can't carry that big troll baby by myself. He's 20 times my size. But we have to rescue him, even if trolls are our enemies.
David!
Hey, Byron, thank you for coming so quickly. It's good to see you.
It's been a long time, old friend. Too long, David.
Byron, I called you because I need your help.
Yes, what can I do, huh?
Look over there on the rock in the middle of the river.
Oh, I understand. If we don't get him off, he's a goner.
That's right. We'll try to get a rope across from a tree on this bank to one on the other side.
Have you figured out how we can do it?
Yes, I've got it all worked out. First, I'm going to ask you to climb this tree and tie one end of the rope to a branch. Then Swift and I will carry the other end of the rope over to the other side. All right? Come on, Byron. Upsy-daisy. Be sure you make a good knot now.
Of course. I'm good at this. That's it.
And now, Swift, your job is to carry me across the river.
Ready whenever you are, DG.
That's good. As soon as I finish this, we'll be ready to rescue the child, right? And now, Swift, take me out there to that rock. Oh, hello there, little one. For goodness sake, stop that wailing. A little quiet, please. Be still. I'm not going to do you any harm. Swift, please bring Byron here to help me.
What do we do now?
Gotta wrap the cord around his waist 2 or 3 times.
Shh. Wow, I wonder what that perfume is he's wearing.
I've got him now. There's a bridge a bit upstream. Come over and get your son.
Yes.
There. Your mother will be here soon, if she can figure out what a bridge is. Trolls can be quick when they want to be.
Ah, here she comes.
Oh, my son. My darling.
Tell me something, please. How did your son get on the rock in the middle of the river? You didn't put him there yourself, did you? Then who was it? Why won't you tell us? When you're ashamed and don't dare to tell us what happened, then you must have done something wrong that you're not proud of. Am I right?
No,
That's it, huh? I suppose it was some kind of revenge among you trolls.
No, it was a farmer.
A farmer? But why? Why would a farmer do something like that?
I switched my son for his.
Now I understand. You trolls like human babies because they're cleaner and smell better than yours.
And then the farmer found out that I had stolen his son.
Come back here, you ugly troll! You can't have my son! You won't get away with this! I'll get ya!
Come back here! You're worse than I am! Now you've got both babies, at least let me have mine!
Well, I hope that farmer's taught you a lesson and you won't steal any more babies. Go on, take your son back home.
Thank you.
Not at all.
Goodbye.
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 Goodbye. Thanks a heap for your help, Byron.
I need a bath.
I don't smell so good myself, Byron. Now let's get ourselves home too, huh, Swift? Goodbye. Lisa. Lisa, I'll tell you a secret. There's no place in the world I'd rather be than right here at home with you. Well, as we always say, goodbye and schlitzfights.
How does a gnome build a wee, tiny house that'll keep his big, bad enemies out? For a gnome, it's always brains over brawn, especially when a friendly deer is in serious trouble. It's time for Dr. David to step in, but this looks really bad. Will David be able to save the day? Watch Little Houses for Little People.